Okay, let's dive into this. Today, we're taking a fast-paced look at a modern scam that is, well, it's absolutely devastating in its efficiency. We're talking about a digital hijack, the kind of high-stakes identity heist that doesn't require a hacker to kick down your door or even crack into your computer. Honestly, what totally blew my mind when researching this explainer was discovering that it takes almost nothing but a simple text message to turn your entire world completely upside down. It's wild. We're going to trace the exact path from a totally harmless-looking notification straight to a total loss of digital control.
Earned $3,000 a month. I mean, we've all seen text messages just like this one, right? Your phone buzzes, you glance down, and there it is. It looks completely harmless, incredibly common. You probably swipe it away 9 times out of 10. But, maybe today you're looking for a side hustle. Maybe that extra $3,000 a month sounds like the exact lucky break you've been waiting for. But here is the truly terrifying part. This innocent-looking string of text, it's actually the very first step in a meticulously planned high-stakes heist. It's bait. It's carefully designed to prey on your hopes, and the second you engage with it, the gears of this scam start turning instantly.
And that brings us to this terrifying disconnect: the dream gig versus the identity heist. What the victim thinks is happening is that they're finally landing a great job, right? They think they're entering a professional exchange and stepping into financial security. But the reality of this targeted attack couldn't be more different. The person on the other end of that text, they aren't a recruiter, and there is absolutely no job. The victim's perception is a total illusion. So while they're celebrating this brand new work-from-home opportunity, a bad actor is quietly setting the stage to completely strip away their digital identity.
Section 1. The harmless bait. Let's look at how the trap is set.
I want you to put yourself directly in this scenario. Imagine you're the one holding the phone. You just got that text offering the remote job of your dreams. You read the details, and everything sounds completely legit. It doesn't look like a virus. There aren't any sketchy attachments. It's just a regular conversation. And honestly, that is exactly why this bait works so incredibly well. It doesn't rely on complex hacking code. It relies on normal human interaction. You feel totally in control. So, you reply to the text asking for details. Then you accept the gig. The recruiter answers all your questions, maybe does a quick chat interview, and offers you the position. Then comes the critical moment. You send your ID for onboarding. You think it's just standard procedure to snap a photo of your driver's license or passport, but actually, scratch that. You haven't just filled out paperwork. You've literally just handed the attacker the final puzzle piece they need.
Section 2. The onboarding trap. This is where you hand over control.
That so-called onboarding process, that was the entire crux of the scam. The exact moment you sent over your ID, thinking you're just complying with a new employer's HR policy, snap, the trap shuts perfectly. The attacker didn't need a virus, they didn't need your passwords. They just needed official proof of your identity. With that ID in hand, they aren't setting up your payroll. They are impersonating you. They're convincing your cellular provider that they are you. And then, suddenly, without any warning whatsoever, you look at the top corner of your phone. SOS mode. No signal. No data. Your calls won't go through. Your text messages fail to send. The internet drops out. At first, you probably think, oh, it's just a dead zone. You toggle airplane mode, you restart the device. But the screen stays exactly the same. SOS. Pure panic sets in. You are completely disconnected from the digital world, and your phone has essentially just become a useless plastic brick in your hands.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is understanding that SOS mode isn't a glitch. It's not some random network outage in your neighborhood. It is a malicious exploit known as a SIM swap. Basically, this is a scam where hackers hijack your phone number using fake job offers as bait to steal your identity. While you were staring at that SOS symbol, trying to figure out what went wrong, the attacker used your ID to contact your mobile carrier. They pretended to be you, claimed they lost their phone, and convinced the carrier to transfer your phone number to a brand new SIM card that they control. Your phone went dead because your number no longer points to your device, it points to theirs.
Section 3. The 60-second hijack. It becomes a terrifying race against time.
We have to talk about the sheer terrifying speed of this attack, because once the carrier makes that switch, the clock starts ticking. 60 seconds. That is how incredibly fast everything falls apart. The attackers know exactly what they're doing, and they move way faster than you can react. While you're stuck trying to figure out the basic problem, looking for a Wi-Fi network, begging to borrow a friend's phone, the hackers are already executing the final phase. And this brilliantly illustrates just how vulnerable our modern infrastructure is. Think about how our digital lives are structured today. Your phone number is the master key to everything. Two-factor authentication, password resets, they all send a text straight to your phone number. Within 60 seconds, those confirmation codes aren't coming to your dead phone. No way. They're going straight to the hacker, bypassing your security entirely and locking you out.
Section 4. The devastating fallout. Let's look at the catastrophic aftermath.
The speed of this hijack leads to an immediate, absolute loss of control. You're completely locked out, unable to verify who you are, while the hacker is sitting behind a screen, essentially wearing your digital face. They have your number. That means they have your emails, your accounts, your entire digital footprint. The financial and personal losses happen in mere minutes. First, they hit your bank. They trigger a password reset, get the code on your stolen number, log in, and drain your funds. Boom, your bank account is empty before you've even managed to get a customer service rep on the line. Next, your social media gets hijacked. They take over your accounts, lock you out, and often use your profile to message your friends and family with new scams, totally leveraging the trust people have in you. So the crucial point is that your money, your digital reputation, it's all stripped away almost instantly. Which brings us to a deeply unsettling reality. Ask yourself, by the time your service cuts out, who is really holding your life in their hands? Because when that SOS mode hits your screen, the hijack is already complete. A total stranger, armed with nothing but a fake job offer and a stolen digital key, has assumed total control of your digital identity. It's a really stark reminder of exactly how fragile our digital security actually is, and how one seemingly harmless text message can be the trigger for a total life upheaval. Think twice before you text back, and keep your digital life secure. Thanks for joining me for this explainer.